Hello happy people, my name is Dan and today we are going to be looking at some more GM48 Game Jam games. These are all games made within 2 days around the theme of discovery. So let's see what we will discover. So up first today we have got Shipwreck, and I don't think I can state enough how beautiful this game is. Basically, you are this person finding a shipwreck. I can't speak. A shipwreck, exploring around, rolling over the dangers, basically trying to find out what on earth is going on. Which is not something I'm very good at. Puzzle games are not my forte at all because I am just not very good at putting them together, and this shows in me playing this game. But that didn't stop me absolutely admiring how wonderful the sound, the pixel art. Oh, and I did realise you can. So those horrible little creatures chase you, and you have to roll over the enemies. So I rolled over the security thing, and then got it. I really admire this game, and I just so much wish I was better at puzzles so I can truly appreciate the deep level of lore that's gone into this, because there's just so much going on, and I definitely need to go back and find out more. Discover more of what the whole situation is here, because it's brilliantly done. There's a weird tree dude over there in the corner, and there's a locked door. It's just really nicely done. I cannot fault it at all. There's so much to see, so much to do, and I genuinely don't think I managed to even scratch the surface. That is one thing, unfortunately, is for puzzle novices like me, it's quite overwhelming, and I died a lot. This is only a very small clip of the amount of times I died trying to do most things. Yeah, I didn't really know how to get past that bit. There's definitely some more I need to see, and I definitely need to return to this one because it's just phenomenal. So overall, I really enjoyed it, and I look forward to playing it again. But until then, let's see what else we've got. Okay, so up now we have got Beyond the Window. And Beyond the Window has forced me to record in a very strange way, because this is trippy as all hell. I really like how clever this is, in that you have to drag the window around and move your character. So you move the character around by dragging the window, but here is where it gets very interesting, because what you have to do, so this is really confusing. I got very very because I could not figure this out, and you know, me and puzzles don't mix, so I was wondering how to figure it out for ages. So you get the little light thing, you're going to connect the two up, and then when you do, the door opens, right? So you know, you grab it there and then you move out the way, and look at that, it's not working. Why is that? Well, as it turns out, there is something you can do about that. But I'm going to pause because most of my failed attempts just look like this, so I'm gonna fast forward a little bit and then show you what I did. So we've moved to about a minute and a half of me trying this, and then suddenly I realise you can actually open 2 instances. How genius is that? That is really clever. And then I don't know why I opened the calculator too. I tried to open 3. You can only open 2. That's fine. I was hoping to make it like a whole collage, especially because the way I'm recording this, I've had to just open a blank page in the browser just as a background to sort of not deter the focus away from this. But look at that. That is incredible. And then of course, with one being locked and the other not, you can then wander around a little freely, take your little mouse character from the locked one into the free world and into the exit there. And then you do a bit more, and the puzzles expand from there. So in this one you get the key, which I was trying to find, because you have to light things up to get to the exit, but you can unlock the barrier by getting... Yeah, I was trying to hook this up. I don't think that was going to work, because you need to unlock the other one first. I did try at this point opening another one again. Didn't do anything. I do wonder why you can only open 2. Maybe in another world you can open 6 more as the levels go by. I'm not too sure. I didn't get too much further than this, unfortunately. I do need to go back to it, but you get the key, and then look at that, you can unlock the second one, and you can move them both around. This is really, really clever. I'm very, very impressed with this, actually. So, good job. Good technical ability shining through, showing pretty much the limits of how far you can go with Game Maker, which is incredible. So good job. So up now we have Outpost Gaspra. Outpost Gaspra. We just have gas. No, Gaspra. Outpost Gaspra. It's quite an unusual one. Unfortunately, as you may have seen there, tiny little issue with some bugs and glitches showing up here and there. So it is a little bit of a shame, because I think 3D programming, especially with Game Maker Studio, is really, really impressive, and I really love the look and feel of this 3D atmosphere. It's all spooky, space station, and I think that in its own merit is incredibly impressive. It's just a shame, obviously, that there are a few things that could be improved on this one, like a few decorations on the wall to make it a little bit more apparent where you are and what you're doing. But then again, time is a limitation, and they were clearly very, very ambitious with this. Randomly generated rooms, customization, some interesting weird squidlians. So it is fun. I really enjoyed this one. I had to replay a few times because of, like I say, a few little issues here and there, but then that's, I think, an issue of overscope. Common trope of game programming in a jam is you want to do a million things, and you don't have time for a million things. So it is unfortunate, but overall I am really, really impressed with this one. In the end, I found out I was getting killed far too often by the aliens because they were just coming up to me and no mercy. So I just went for a little jog look, a little do, having a little wander around. I should have probably read a little bit more about what I was actually meant to do. I know that number at the bottom ticked down sometimes. I think I was meant to discover a way out, but I wasn't 100% sure. So I just went for a little wander and made it up as I went along, which is, it's fine. It's fun. I really enjoyed it. I think standing on these platforms helped stop me getting killed, but not for too long because I still ended up getting killed. Yeah, the enemies take quite a lot of bullets, and I think the hitbox for those enemies are a bit smaller than the enemies themselves, so sometimes it does look like you've shot them when you might not, or that might just be my bad aim. Let's not rule that out as a very likely possibility. But here I'm just having a little wonder, and I did find, where did I find? A staircase, and I thought that might be my way out of this weird alien spaceship. I think it's coming up at some point around here. There it is. Is that it? No. I cannot remember where I found that staircase now. But yeah, it's really, really clever. I mean, 3D programming in itself is just beyond my capability, that's for sure. So, oh, there it is. Staircase, take me away. I got to this level and then I found another staircase, but unfortunately the aliens caught me, so I didn't make it to the 3rd floor. I do think that it was a nice touch to have a little bit of change of scenery at this point, a little change in walls. You can see what would have been above. I got a little bit caught on the wall there. But yeah, overall, it's a good entry. Needs some fine tuning, but it's very, very good. Okay, so up next we have Monkeys Going to Islands. And in Monkeys Going to Islands, you are a monkey and you are going to islands. It's as simple as that. You are collecting coconuts and bananas across these randomly generated islands across the archipelago and trying to explore them all. I think there was it 15? I think it was 15, I'm not entirely sure. Maybe I just made that up. No, there was a different game that said 15 seas. I don't actually know how many islands are in this one. I need to explore a little bit more, but I've just sort of captured some of this game to show you. I do like the monkey spinny effect when you get in and off of your boat, and then when you are on your boat and you have coconuts to spare, you can just throw them from your boat, and I'm not entirely sure what I was throwing them at, but you can. It's a nice touch. You're collecting from these trees, having a little wander around. And I do appreciate it's quite cute pixel art, and I do like the crabs. There's always crabs. And the random generation is really nicely done. It just all feels like it fits quite nicely together. And it was a lot of sort of exploring, a lot of hunting things down and trying to figure out what I was doing. I did find a different island, which you'll see shortly, which I wasn't entirely sure the purpose of. I think maybe you had to explore the other islands first and then get to that one. But there's a lot to see and a lot to do. There's a lot to sort of explore around. I did notice my banana count going down. I think you had to sort of... There it is. Look at that. Ooh, snazzy. But nope, it's gone. And then when you get far enough, it comes back. And I'm like, yes, there it is. I'll go and see it again. Come back here, you. No, it's gone. Very weird. There's a lot more to this than meets the eye. I think there's a bit more going on than it would initially appear. But overall, it's a very interesting game, and your bananas do run down, so you do have to top yourself up as you go along. I think it's, well, the bananas obviously for monkeys. I think it's more the food supply situation. You don't want to run out of food, and you explore more and you find more islands. It is a little bit slow going. I think it's a little bit of a confusion to begin with. I was trying to figure out, I'd like a little check mark ideally on the island once you've cleared it out to kind of indicate you don't need to go back there. But obviously in this sort of situation that kind of defeats the purpose of the exploration. I did find this snazzy island here, and was there a treasure chest on this one? Or was that another one? I think it was this one. I had like 10 bananas in there. It's interesting. I think it's a bit of a kooky one, and I enjoyed it. I like that the monkey's got a little exploration jacket too, and I'm sure there was a treasure chest around here somewhere. Maybe I'm wrong. Either way, it's an interesting game. So that's all I have for Monkeys Going to Island. In fact, that's all I have for this video. It was a lot of fun, and I hope you enjoyed it too. Stick around, because there may be more. But until then, bye!